Um, Not really. They're both about the same size. Population of Ireland is 4 something million. Slovenia is just over 2 million. People are pretty much the same. Obviously, it's different language, traditional Irish, Gaelic, spoken in certain parts of the Republic, but the majority is English. The language is English. The terrain, again, like Ireland's, mountains, lakes, rivers, where most of your mountains are covered with trees, where ours are just barren rock, you know. So, no, they have quite a few similarities. Well, our cities, well, the capital of Ireland is Dublin. The capital of Northern Ireland is Belfast, which are both big cities. Ljubljana is your capital. It's not a massive city. Maribor, second, and Celje. So those would be the capitals in Ireland, north and south, Dublin, Belfast, Cork. So apart from Belfast and Dublin, probably other cities would be on a big par with some cities, other cities in Slovenia. As I was saying earlier, the tree coverage in Slovenia is second to Finland in Europe. 60% of Slovenia's forest. In Ireland, it's like 5%. So, not so much trees. An awful lot of them sort of cut down. As I say, your mountainous regions are forest. Apart from the Alps, really, where you're into the Rocky Mountains type of thing, like America or something. Snow-covered peaks. So no, our tree coverage will not be on par with Slovenia. I was asked this before. I have had some traditional Slovenian food going into a restaurant. I wasn't sure what it actually was. I had to ask the waiter, if it was fish or beef. I Slovenian, unfortunately, to say, embarrassed to say it's not good. I'm trying to learn, but traditional Slovenian food, I had a few dishes. They were very nice. They were nice. The normal sort of food meals, like Slovenia do, is potatoes, or potato dishes with something with meat, vegetables. You don't do gravy in Slovenia. It's like a sauce, not really a sauce. It's like a meat tasting thin. It's like vinegar in a way, but it's big in Ireland. Gravy, so you have potatoes and then like beef gravy poured over it, and then vegetables and meat, whatever, like pork or lamb or steak type dishes, fish, and well, we would have cod. A lot of it is Atlantic fish, so big cod fish and haddock. So in Ireland too, you'd have fish and chips, which you do not so much in Slovenia. I've had a few types of fish, Mediterranean, which were actually very nice in hotel chalets. But the other fish are sort of wild Atlantic fish. And then again, they're done in fried and battered. So you go into a fish and chip shop, you know, and it's deep fat, all bubbling away, and the fish goes into that and it's covered in this sort of golden crunchy base, you know. So it's very big. So in Ireland, people come out of pubs, maybe late on at night, they have fish and chips, or chicken and chips, fried. An awful lot of stuff's deep fried, like sausages, deep fried sausages. So it is a challenge too, just to find out, you know, something then that you go, I really like that, and then to go on and experiment with some other dish, Indian dish as well, to see what it's the only way you're going to find it is to order it. Either, you know, you like something or you don't. So, but apart from that, you know, there's a lot of similarities as well. Traditional dishes maybe just do vary a good bit, maybe. Oh, well, let's see, rugby. Rugby's very good. Rugby, football, and the South of Ireland hurling, and Gaelic football would be the top. Gaelic football, it's not like ordinary football, where you actually run with the ball. It's a bit like a combination of Slovenian handball. You know, you're throwing it, but you're kicking it and sort of bouncing it, but Gaelic football would be the top sport, really. Then like rugby, and then say ordinary football. Well, we don't have any skiing because we don't have any snow. So, but those would be, you know, apart from ordinary athletics, you know, running and that type of thing. But for attracting crowds would be definitely Gaelic football. Some lovely, very good teams in Ireland as well, and hurling. You know, you play with a stick, you know, this wee ball, be dangerous, you know. Traditional music. Yeah. An awful lot of artists and an awful lot of musicians all over Ireland. Some quite famous, or just an ordinary wee pub, an ordinary wee bar in the evening time. It usually consists of flute, tin whistle, flute, guitar, sometimes accordion, not so much, and a borum, which is about this circular, but this wide, and it's played with a wee stick, has a wee two wee knobs on each end. The guy sort of does a beat with this here, and violin, and maybe a banjo. Those are sort of really principal instruments, you know. But Irish music, it's very, depends if it's like fast, deep music, you know, for people to be dancing to, or slow, sort of haunting, sort of melodies, you know. So it's quite diverse in the traditional music sense, you know. So. But it's very famous. Irish music is very famous. What sites? Well, again, it depends, you know, where you want to go. If you want to go to the south of Ireland, you know, say going to Dublin, which is is a mega hub. It's always busy. Or if you're going to the north of Ireland and you have Belfast city centre, there's probably more in the south. You have Cork or the west of Ireland. You know, it's lakes and mountains. Depends what you're after. You know, if you're after for socialising, you know, like Dublin is good. There's piles and piles of nightlife and stuff happening there. Or Belfast too, you know. But for these three, you would go west, you go more remote, you know, to the west coast of Ireland, which is all like big long sandy beaches, nobody on them. And it's great for activity holidays like Socha, would be in Slovenia, where everybody goes to bring transport over the Socha Valley, you know. So it's again, like I said before, very diverse social life. But no, you have to go. You have to go sometime. I do like Slovenia. I wouldn't be here now. If I didn't, I wouldn't be living here permanently. This is now home. I like space. Where I live, I'm in the forest. I like the freedom of it. I like peace and quiet. You know, if I want a wee bit more of a social thing, maybe go to Ljubljana. Stay for a couple of days in Ljubljana, go around with like restaurants, and see what's happening, a bit of activity. And then come back, because I say I do like the peace and quiet. The people are very friendly. And there's a lot of places to go and see. It's well based as well. Once you see around the country to explore, down to from Croatia, Austria, again, you know, so there's an awful lot on its doorstep as well. And it's just where it's located is a real wee hub, you know. So I do very like Slovenia, very much. I think of them. Well, I think they're like everybody else. The exact same as, say, the Irish. The only problem is the language. If I could automatically read and listen to and translate in my head, you know, people are walking about, they're joking, you know, like everybody else. You know, where it would help me, obviously, because I'm the visitor to your country. So if I could relate probably quicker and better to what was going on around me in the supermarket or people walking and talking about it. If I knew what it was, it'd be great. But then that's down to me. It's up to me to learn it. But you know, the Slovenian people now are fine. Very friendly. Any places I go, bending sort of over backwards, trying to help you and help you fit in. You know, so no, very nice people. No complaints there.